Hey, this is on time. Striking while the iron's frozen.
I remember you said that to me when I bought the PS Vita a while ago. You're just like, why the fuck do you buy that?
As a striking not while the iron is frozen and discontinued.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just saw the news. Today they officially stopped making PS Vitas.
Even in Japan.
Yeah, that's how you know you fucked up.
Which is sad, 'cause, like, I thought Vita means life, but apparently Vita means death.
Cold, harsh reality. But it's not that bad, and I'm using my Vita, and it's like, it's not bad.
It's the thing is, the Vita's not the problem. It's that there is part of the problem, but it's because the no games.
Yeah, it's all Sony's.
The library that no one cares except for weebs.
Yeah.
Curse or some kind of punishment.
So what's going on in this game?
Here's 2B trying to be deep.
I wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
So they're robots, right?
God. Come on, man. They are, in fact, androids.
Oh, you're right.
They're not no mere robots.
They're Jinzo Ningans.
No, because that wouldn't be cyborgs or whatever.
So.
If they call because remember they call them androids, but they're actually cyborgs
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
in Dragon Ball.
Fuck, I don't know, man. But what do you call it? Did they ever address the fact that these robots feel emotion or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I saw that's one of the
whole big
biggest.
part of the story.
Oh. Oh no. Because that's always a plot hole with characters that are robots that don't feel, and yet when you watch them, they're like, but you guys have emotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they frequently address the emotions. Say here, just your flight tutorial.
So could you actually fly into that beam and die?
Yeah. That's actually one of the endings.
Really?
There are 26 endings to this game from A to Z.
Yeah.
And that was ending W, which is called Wings of Freedom.
Oh my god, that's cool.
You get shot down instantly and the story doesn't happen.
Oh man.
And like, so there's only actually 5 real endings, A to E.
Yeah.
But all the other ones are usually joke endings where they straight up just fast forward through the credits, and so you see it, but here's like a little sound, and it gives you like a short little like sentence saying what happened.
Wow. That's cool that they account for the stupid stuff like that.
Oh, there are so many dumb endings. There's one where you eat a fish, but like it's not like what you call it, androids aren't meant to digest a certain fish because it's like super like maximum oily or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you get sick and die.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's got a silly name too.
Fuck. I love joke endings though.
There are so many joke endings in this game.
Wow. Whoa, it transforms!
Yeah, so here's the other, there's 2 different, well actually there's a total of 3 different flight modes.
Mm-hmm.
There's full on top down where you're the plane, then there's when you're in the mech mode.
Yeah. Like Ace Breed or whatever we call it.
Yeah. And
Well,
you get
you
a
need
sword
two
too.
swords. Wow, this actually does kind of look like Ace Breed.
And that cuts through the bullets. And at first this mode kind of sucks,
Yeah.
but then it gets better once you realize that you can spam the sword in a way better way.
Uh-huh.
Because I was only pressing square, like you only think just press square at first.
Yeah.
Then you realize, oh wait, that's only your light attack. You also have your triangle, which is your heavy,
Oh shit.
and that one's way better. So we gotta meet up with 9S.
So why is 2B the main character? Like all the other androids or whatever with you jobbed out completely.
She just became the main character. Actually, what happened was you were one of the followers. That's where you're number 2.
Yeah.
1B was the leader, and she got shot down. So it goes down the number. So you became leader halfway through. That's why your ship was black at first, and then it became white.
Oh, cool.
Because the white ship's the captain.
Yeah.
So you're the only person who survived the descent here.
Huh.
And here's the other version of the gameplay, it's sideways.
Why do they keep insisting to force shooters? Like, I kind of know why, but still, like...
Okay, Camille loves it.
Yeah.
And, what's his face? The awesome guy he creates Nier. I can't remember his name though, but like, I don't know, I forgot the guy who wears the mask.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But he also likes shooters, as we saw like in the first Nier, which had a ton of this stuff.
Yeah.
So they combine to actually make a decent shooter this time around. Usually, like in Platinum games, the shooter section like suck ass. But here they actually decided to make it a major gameplay part, not just a one-off gimmick.
Yeah.
And so it actually worked and it's fun.
'Cause I feel like that was the problem with the first Nier, where the shooting gimmicks is just kind of forced. Because even when you're on the ground, like you have that thing that just keeps shooting balls out. I remember.
But you're always on the ground in the first Nier. You're never flying around.
Yeah, but it just meant like the mechanics of shooting is put into it.
Honestly, you saw how like I just wiped the floor with the people? That's because I was using the triangle one. Oh, I love this. The robot going crazy through the whole text. And of course, you got the maximum anime pose where characters always land with the fist down.
Come on, yo, Solid Snake did that.
Oh, you get freaking Sora does that at one point.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, she's also super sassy. So here's the real combat. Yeah, you got your light, which is square. You got your heavy, which is triangle.
Would you say it plays the same as Metal Gear Rising?
No.
Completely different, or like you could see that they just upgraded it?
Upgrade, I guess. But it doesn't have instead of what do you call it? The whole parry mechanic where you slice shit up.
Yeah.
Instead, you got like the shooting stuff and the dodging stuff.
Ah, okay.
Dodge is a lot more like important. It's like a mix of Bayonetta and Metal Gear.
Right.
That's the better way to think of it.
So is it hard to juggle combat and get that robot to shoot at the same time?
No.
Because I feel like I'd just be sidetracked trying to do only one thing.
You gotta like use your fingers a little bit to like all you have to do is just hold the right trigger down.
Yeah.
R2 on the PS3 or PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can do that while mashing the face button. So you always have one finger kind of at an opposite position at the back of the controller.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all you have to do is just hold down. You don't have to like do anything special.
Oh, okay.
So it's not too hard to balance it.
Man, this robot looks so generic.
Well, yeah, the thing is, these robots are meant to look like hyper generic.
I was gonna say, but I like it though, because it's fucking hilarious. This is like a fucking can with arms.
Right.
I was like, whoa, the texture's fucking up. And then I was like, oh no, wait, the walls is breaking.
It does look like the texture is being messed up for a while there. Yeah, so now we already got Metal
Is
Gear.
that our target?
Man, they kind of just follow the same formula.
Only instead of last time it was a giant like blade arms, now it's a what do you call it? A digger for like this is a mining equipment. If you look, it's not actually a proper chainsaw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
You
meant
know
to-
what it reminds you of? It reminds you of like the buzzsaws you see in Sonic Colors at the end, Planet Whiz.
Oh yeah, true. It also reminds. That's basically what it looks exactly like. I think that was also meant for mining.
Yeah.
But these also remind me of those giant miners they had in like Russia, or like the little actual Metal Gear.
Oh yeah. Fuck man, Metal Gear created the world.
I think you mean the Patriots created the
Oh
world.
my god.
The low.
By the way,
It's just so stupid.
I like how this construction arm has a level, as if it's actually like a monster, even though it's just equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, because it's also got mixed in the RPG mechanics of the first Nier.
Like,
So it's not a pure action game. Real levels do matter to it quite a bit. To the point that it can get a little obnoxious.
yeah.
Early on, like any enemies that are super high are basically just damage sponges. But then once you're super high, everything dies in like no time at all, and this is pointless, and you barely get any experience points for that. So it's got kind of a bad balancing.
Yeah.
No, just enough
You need to be at the level of whatever for it to be a good fair fight. Otherwise, it's a stomp in either direction. Either you stomp or they stomp. There's no like
All right.
middle ground.
Is it hard to program enemy scaling to your level? Because I feel like that's a thing that should be in games, just so no one can be over leveled or under leveled.
Well, then you get the Final Fantasy VIII problem, right, where all the enemies scale with you.
Oh yeah.
So it's a weird balance, but basically what you need to do is have proper and like you don't have the enemies level with you, but you make sure the enemies are like properly leveled up.
Yeah.
So that way you're always at like they're always at the level you should be around
Mm.
when you fight them. Like Chrono Trigger has some of the best. Here's just me showing off like different movement mechanics.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger has some of the best leveling ever because if you fight every enemy along the way, you will always be at the exact level you need to be to fight the boss.
Ooh.
and not get crushed.
Yeah.
And all the enemies, they like, feel like they're at the right level for you. And it's only when you come back way later that you're super strong that you kill them.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, not many. It's hard though. Not a lot of games are good at it.
Yeah, I know. Because I feel like that's one of those things that they don't account for. Like, it's one of the last things they decide to check up on.
Because because that's a hard one. Because now you have to play the whole game to test it right, to make sure enemies are distributed properly throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
And an action game like Platinum has no idea how to do like leveling because they've never done it before.
Yeah, I know.
So
Right?
it was all up to the other guy. And what was left of his what is it called? Kabia or something like his old studio that made all the shitty Drakengard games.
Oh yeah. Isn't Drakengard related to this?
Kazia, there we go.
Yeah. But yeah, are the Drakengard games related to this?
Very, very barely.
Yeah. Because I don't know, Drakengard 3? The one with the...
It creates Nier. Drakengard 1 creates Nier.
Does it?
The very worst ending where you go to Tokyo and fight and do the rhythm game.
Yeah.
That one it causes Nier.
Oh yeah, because Nier takes us in the real world.
Nier takes place on proper Earth.
Yeah, on Earth.
And that causes everything to go bad for Nier.
But where are the dragons in this now?
I was going to send you the map.
No, because that was the only one dragon. Now it's a big problem.
Yeah.
Because he was magic in the real world where there is no magic, and that caused a huge fuck up that destroyed everything.
See, now I wish they did that with like a joke ending and then made a game off of that. Like, you know...
That is what they did.
Yeah, no, but I meant like, you know how Silent Hill, the joke endings, the UFO endings?
Oh, I guess, but like originally that ending for Drakengard was a joke ending, so it was just so ridiculous.
Yeah. And then it became harsh cold reality.
And yeah, like 10 years later too, because like Nier came out way later after Drakengard 1 did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you don't need to play Drakengard games to get anything in this series.
Yeah.
People thought 3 might be important because of a certain character as an android in that game. But she doesn't appear at all. In fact, like, you don't even need to play Nier.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, is this even related to the first Nier game?
It is, but not to the point that it's critical. Also, yeah, here's a secret path.
Oh, cool.
Just jump off and you get a treasure chest. There's actually multiple secret paths in this area.
See, look, she kicked the box and it opened. I don't get how you didn't have to touch the box in Digimon to open it.
Because you're digital, whereas yours is physical.
Oh my god, you're right. He used his hacking powers.
Also, so I just created a shortcut.
How the fuck do you know to do any of this?
Because this is the second playthrough.
Oh. What, you didn't go on this blind?
No. I think I'd be doing this good if I went to the blind. I'm purposely showing off everything I can.
Man, I thought you were good at games.
I am. That's why I'm stopping this game. I got 100% in Nier.
I'm trying to think.
Or Nier Automata.
The only game that I really, truly 100%ed was Mega Man Battle Network Grieger, or however you pronounce it. Griegar? How do you say it?
Wait, really? You did that? That's the one you did?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be one of the Tales games.
No. That was the first. That was the first one. I think I 100% Tales Symphonia, and then that's it. The other game I came closest to 100% was Metal Gear Solid 5. The only thing I couldn't get was the trophy for online stuff, which is like.
Oh, so that was a super finisher.
Oh, okay.
But like, it's not good. It's not like Bayonetta or Metal Gear where you do that often. It's really cool looking.
Yeah.
The circle end just seems to kind of pop up a little bit like randomly,
Mm-hmm.
and usually there's that so low health that one more hit will just kill him anyways.
So there's no real point.
So there's no real point. You don't, and since there's no like ranking in this game, you don't get any score or style points for doing it.
Yeah.
So don't bother. Also, that guy, nope. But I'm coming from. All robots must die.
By the way, you know how you kill these things? It has rings that pop out of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't Bayonetta have the same thing, but it's like halos?
Yeah, they're halos.
So
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Just reuse the acid a lot.
Oh my god.
Also, yeah, that's the other path you can take around here. There's 2 ways you can get up, but I have to go the other way.
Exit.
Hey, look at this combat arena.
So open.
Oh my god, what game was it? Oh, this Spider-Man.
No signal.
Where you go through a level and then you just keep going to these areas. Where it's just a room and you need to kill everything. And Star Wars. Star Wars did that too.
In an action game like this, though, where it's actually good,
Makes it-
you actually enjoy like seeing these places.
Yeah.
Also, the music's fucking awesome. I'm not sure if you can hear it too much though.
Yeah, it's great. Although I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, does not having a ranking system in this game like make it not worse, but like I don't know. Does that bother you? Because I know you like ranking systems. I think.
Nah, it doesn't bother me because rank systems depend. I like it in what do you call it, Metal Gear,
Yeah.
but I didn't really like it in some of the Bayonettas or Devil May Cry's where it's just kind of stupid or unfair.
Yeah.
Like one of the rankings in Devil May Cry is orbs found, which is like the random like stuff like stocks or stuff people drop for you upgrade.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you ranking me? Not my ability to play, but my ability to find your garbage.
Yeah.
It's not even orbs received; it's orbs found.
Huh, you're right.
It's like, so some of them are ranked really stupidly, or Bayonetta 1 had a huge problem where like no enemies would ever drop health, but you got charged for using health items though, and it decreased your ranking.
That it counts?
So it basically wants you to be perfect for the entire game.
Wow.
Glad you're here.
Also, there's another not cyclist, shortcut eventually.
Scouting out enemy lines.
But here, you don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of fun.
The only thing that means is that it is easy because now you can spam all the items you want. You can be as shitty as you want, as long as you win, and you can be as scummy if you want. Because one thing that's always annoying is combat like variability or combo variability, where they want you to constantly do different shit.
Oh, okay.
So that you can't be using the same good at like a combo or moves over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Whereas here, you don't have to worry about that. Just spam your best shit.
And now there's a 2D platforming?
Yeah, no, it's sort of. There is no real like lots of platforming. It's just 2D side scroller now. The combat still works the exact same though, so it's not much of a big problem. Just a camera change.
Damn, how much different types of game modes does this game have?
Well, do you remember the first thing, how like wacky and all over the place that one was?
Yeah.
Where the game would constantly change like its perspective or like or gameplay.
Yeah, like when you went into houses, it turned to like some stage play.
It turned into a side scroll.
Yeah.
So yeah, there isn't too much more than just this though, but there are some like big change ups. There's there's also one more major one.
I feel like this is a bit too much now.
Nah, you're still in the early game.
Because like you have like what 3 different forms of shooting like on a plane, and then you also have regular 3D combat, and then now you have like side-scrolling 2D on the ground.
Yeah, but it plays the exact same.
Yeah, but still, it's just weird. Like keeps changing.
You think this is nuts? Then try playing Wonderful 101.
I remember you showing me parts of that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Where in a boss fight, the gameplay changed 4 times, each with completely different controls.
Yeah.
Including playing on the fucking Wii U's like little screen.
Yeah, holy shit, I remember that.
Yeah, and I remember like it was the first thing you saw that game. You're like, this is too much. And I remember like I made a review for that once, and that was one of the problems.
Isn't that game platinum as well, or no?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's one of the worst ones in my mind. People keep begging for a Switch port, but it ain't gonna happen. That game bombed harder than any other game bombed.
But it wasn't even that good though.
Yeah, and it wasn't good.
Like I'd get it if it
But
was.
it's quirky, so people like it.
Yeah.
And the villain is basically like a Gurren Lagann villain.
Yeah. Oh my god, now it's top down.
But it's the exact same gameplay. It doesn't really matter.
I know, but I'm just saying like.
Nothing's changing.
But I mean, like, if it's the same type of gameplay, what's the point in changing the camera angle then? Like, I'm just saying.
To make it interesting.
You know.
To keep the player's interest.
Oh really?
Because I mean, like, if it's a Star Wars, you just run into a room, fight, run into downstairs, fight, run along the walls, fight.
Yeah, but does changing the camera angle really help?
Yeah, visually, it's different. You're complaining about it already, about it being different.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you don't want things that are different. I want everything to be the same.
I'm an old man, I hate change.
Old man yelled at the cloud, even though there's nothing actually changing. I was like, here's the secret room. That's the main point of them changing the camera angles to hide this, because this would be super easy to find if it was in normal 3D.
Yeah.
Also, time for you to freak out some more. Now there's a third, fourth camera view.
They're using every single angle.
Also, like, so I can't open that crate, so that's gonna be a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You find a bunch of these crates you can't open.
Oh wait, but can you come back?
Yeah, you come back to here.
Oh, like is it through like chapter select, or is it like a hub world kind of thing?
This place is in Hub World.
Oh.
It's funny. I didn't think to realize that the first time I played until I went, oh, what's over here? Oh shit! It's just right there.
Hey, look, it's the lava where the Turnier died.
There's no point opening up side shortcuts if you're not gonna be able to use them.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to run for here a few times, especially if you're doing side quests.
Oh, by the way, is there an upgrade system? So, like, unlocking new attacks and stuff?
For attacks, not really, but for your weapons and for your pod, there is an upgrade system.
Oh, okay.
Also for 2Bs, like basic abilities like your health and your damage and shit. And you can make some broken ass shit with that.
Yeah.
Because like there's an ability where like every enemy you kill gives you a boost of health.
Oh shit.
And then like you can combo that with like every attack you do also gives you a little bit of health back.
Mm-hmm.
And so that basically makes it like you never have to heal because as long as you're killing things, you're basically invulnerable.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And then you can make some crazy combos with some of the stuff in this game.
Oh yeah, it's a platinum game. It has to be crazy.
And one of the things that we won't see because that's much later, but one of the abilities is straight up witch time from Bayonetta. Where you just slow time and it can give you free combos.
Wow.
And the thing is, you can combine that. There's another one where like when you're not attacking, after a certain amount of time passes where you get been attacked, you'll start healing. But the maximum version of that, the time you have to wait is so short that witch time will actually trigger it.
Yeah.
So all you have to do if you want to heal is dodge, and then just stand around for a little bit while time's frozen, the enemy can't do anything to you. Heal it fully, and then go fucking kill them.
Wow. That's broken.
You can tell that they probably didn't fully test some of like the maximum version of the abilities because some of them are so insanely broken.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it just feels like they thought of the initial idea. I was like, alright, whatever.
Yeah, so like, hey, when people would want witch time because that's cool, right?
Yeah. Oh, the camera's freaking out.
Yeah, I was trying to go up there because you can do a special thing.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't working, and I was like, I'm not going to wait my time. Yeah, there's no fall. Is there fall? Oh, there is fall damage. You fall from a far enough height, but super high up because she's a robot. So like whatever.
Yeah, yo, her knees are bionic.
So yeah, you can usually jump down ladders, but you can also just slide down on the problem.
Okay. Whoa.
Like the dodge is so fucking cool.
I love attacks when they just start zipping through with the sword. Bleach did that.
Yeah, there's no explanation for why she creates a bunch of like hologram versions of herself when she dodges. It's just there.
Hey, it's just like Noctis and his warps.
Oh yeah. When he warps, he does create like versions of himself. Also, there's a big like super attack.
Yeah, he destroyed his shield instantly.
Yeah, so that's the big point. It's like if you got slap me, just charge up and slice him.
I swear it was Zelda that created the enemy where they have a shield and you need to go behind them first.
Yeah, well here you can go behind or you can slice the shield apart.
Of course. Link sucks, you can't even break shields like that.
And the other thing is too, is like, so I got 2 swords here. There's 4 different types of weapons. Swords, axes, lances, and fists.
Kinda sounds like Noctis's weapons.
Well, he also has like guns, I think, too, and daggers.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, I see like gameplay of Noctis like using a machine gun, so I'm like, what the fuck? It just looks weird.
Yeah, so you can and every single one has different combos. So axes are slow but powerful, and then kind of hit a lot of shit around you. Spears are like, especially in like the original Nier, super fast and just like stab forward and kill whatever's in front of you.
Yeah.
And then fists are if you want to like go like maximum character action or like Bayonetta. Because you get in close, you punch shit, you block, you dodge, and all that shit, and you're right in their face.
Yeah.
So some people really find that stuff fun. I stick with swords mostly.
Yeah, same. I just choose the default stuff.
In fact, if you wanted to, you could take off her sword right now and just default her just her fist.
Huh, cool.
You're not very powerful because like usually your fist, you get like huge gauntlet things.
Yeah.
But you can still just fight with her bare fist. It's hilarious.
Oh shit, the music stopped playing, which means shit's about to go down.
It means time for pathos.
Yeah, there's more plants and animals here
Ooh,
than there used to
birds.
be. Probably because the environment's changed.
So like, I'm not sure if it's implying it's like 2B's first time like hanging out on Earth because she's reacting to birds.
Yeah. Oh no, it's like Android 16. Birds.
I'll name you Torian.
Wait a minute. How can she see birds if she has a blindfold on?